to another video with me. This is Dr. Jocelyn. So I have my Florida water, which I'm going to apply to my skin because it helps to keep the mosquitoes away. As you can see, I'm on my porch or my patio. I'm about to do some gardening, and here there's a million bugs. They're always around, so I'm just trying to protect my skin so that I can take care of all of the gardening that I have planned for today. Put a little bit on my neck. I should have put some on the back of my neck also, because I usually get bit on the back of my neck too. It's so annoying. But anyway, so yeah, Florida water, if you know, you know. Let's go ahead and move on and let's get to it. So I got this big bag of potting mix here. This is a huge bag. I don't know if this is enough. I'm going to try to make it enough. My plan today is to plant some vegetables. So the vegetables that I'm planning to plant today are, I'm going to plant some spinach. And I'm also going to plant some beans. I tried planting beans last year. I'm going to plant some cucumbers. I tried to plant some cucumbers or grow cucumbers last year as well. Then I have lettuce. I haven't tried that in a couple of years, so I'm going to try lettuce. And I got my tomatoes. I tried to grow tomatoes last year, but I was unsuccessful. Then I have my mint, my spearmint. I think I have 2 containers of that. And then I have some more grapefruit seeds from some red grapefruits that I ate. So I'm going to plant all of these today. I was going to buy some 5-gallon pots, but I decided just to reduce, recycle. So I'm using my pots that I had already. And then if I need to move them to a larger pot, I will. But the first thing I want to do is sweep off my porch. I had so many leaves and dirt, just everything piled up, because in the winter I usually don't spend any time on my porch. So I hadn't really been out on my porch since probably the fall. I may have gone out a couple of times just to water the plants, things like that. And of course I went out when I planted the potato and the red grapefruit seeds. But normally I haven't spent any time on the patio since probably fall. So there's a lot of leaves and just dirt, just a lot of things I need to clean up. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just moving the plants around so that I can get to the dirt. And I didn't move my camera because I was so focused on what I was doing. Just trying to clean up. That's what I was trying to do. Moving everything around. It's the spring. I want to start off fresh. So this is what I'm doing, cleaning up my patio. Okay, that was a task, but now that I've got everything swept and pretty clean, these are the recycled pots that I'm going to use. And I have more than enough, and they're in a pretty decent size. Again, if I need to switch off to larger, like the gallons, the 5-gallon buckets, then I can do that. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and use these pots. Hi, Bentley. Hi, Bentley. So he's sitting at the door. I won't let him out on the porch because I'm dealing with a whole bunch of dirt, and it's a mess. And I want to just get it done before it gets dark, because it's already kind of late in the evening. So I have a little bit of more sweeping to do between the plants. I'm just trying to get everything very nice and neat. I want to get a water hose so I can just rinse everything off. So maybe I will order that so I won't have to spend so much time sweeping and getting dust everywhere. Okay, so now that I've got everything together and it's pretty clean, let's go ahead and put the gloves on so we can cut this bag of potting soil open and start putting some of the soil in the pots. I'm going to plant the seeds as I mentioned, but I'm also going to top off the soil on all of my other plants. Again, I hope that I have enough because I have so many plants on my porch. I love gardening so much, and it just gives me joy to take care of plants. So I'm putting the soil into the pots. This is taking quite a bit of time to do. Okay, now that I've got some soil in some of the pots, I'm going to repot this fiddle leaf fig tree. You can see the roots are coming out of the bottom of the pot, so now I'm putting it in a larger pot, and the soil that I just put in the other pots for the seeds, it's easier for me just to pour it into this pot with the fiddle leaf fig tree and then just put some more soil in the pots for the seeds. So that's what I'm doing now. That bag of potting soil is so huge that it's just hard to move around, and it's just easier to do it this way. So this was before and this is after for this fiddle leaf fig tree. So now it's in a much bigger pot. This pot is probably about 3 times the size of the original pot. So yeah, it is going to get even taller, just like my other fiddle leaf fig trees. So I'm so excited about that. Okay, now that we're finished repotting this fiddle leaf fig tree, let's get it out of the way so that we can go ahead and start potting or planting some of the seeds for the vegetables. I decided to really do these vegetables because I was tired of going to Kroger or ordering from Kroger and from other grocery stores, and it's like the produce was just not good. I purchased a lettuce from Kroger a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't even eat the lettuce. I threw it in the trash because it had more brown leaves on it than anything else. And here I'm just showing you that I finally got growth, yay, for my grapefruit seeds. But yeah, so the produce that I've been getting lately, mainly from Kroger, it has not been fresh. The tomatoes, like the ones on the top, will be okay. And then the ones at the bottom, they're rotten. And I'm just really tired of that. So I decided that these are the vegetables that I really love. During the summertime, I love eating salads. So I'm hoping that I'm able to make me some salads by the end of the summer with the vegetables that I'm planting, so I don't have to waste any more money buying rotten produce from these grocery stores, not to mention that the price of groceries has tripled or quadrupled on many different things. So this will also help with my grocery bill. So as you can see, I'm putting the seeds in the pots, and I am very excited about this. I can't stress it enough. I love gardening so much. gardening. I have planted all of my seeds, and I have repotted some of the plants that I've had. I put new soil on all of the plants, so let me show you what they look like now. Okay, so this is still my fiddle leaf fig tree, but I've had these for some years, and it is April, the beginning of April, so a lot of them have lost leaves because of the cold weather. My money tree lost a lot of leaves, but you can see that it's growing back. I did a video on that. Then my other money tree is still pretty tall, but it lost some leaves also, but they're also growing back. And this fiddle leaf fig tree did so well over the winter, and it's continuing to grow. So I just put, I topped it off with some more potting soil on all of those. And then here's my lettuce pot. Instead of starting out with the tiny pots, I did start out with larger pots so that I don't have to change the pots out so much. And then this is my spearmint. It didn't do too well last year, but I'm hoping that things are better this year. And then this is my tomatoes that I just potted. I do have to put some signs. I had the spearmint sign from last year, so I just put it in here, but I do need to make a sign for the lettuce and for the tomatoes. And then here, let me take that out. These are the red grapefruit seeds that I had. I had about 10 or 15 more seeds, so I just put them in here. And then cucumbers, I did try to grow cucumbers last year, but they were not very successful, so I just reused the sign. And this one is spinach. I've never grown spinach before, but we're trying it this year. And then here is my red potatoes that I started growing about 5 weeks ago. About 5 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, let's try it again. Here are my red potatoes that I started growing about 5 weeks ago, and it is extremely tall. I do need to water, give them all a little bit of water, but I wanted to just repot them and plant them first. And then this is a fiddle leaf fig tree. I need to put a stick on it. This one I actually repotted earlier today. I put it in a pot that's about 3 times the size it was. And then here are some beans. I tried to grow beans last year. I can't talk today. I tried to grow beans last year and I was not successful, but so I'm trying again this year. And then here are the other red grapefruits that grapefruit seeds that I potted about 2 weeks ago now, and it had a little bit of growth. I just added some soil on top of it. And then these are all of my agaves and aloe plants over here. I ran out of large pots, so I didn't repot this plant, but I just gave him some more soil, this fiddle leaf fig tree. And then I repotted, well, I really didn't repot it. I just sat it inside this pot because it's super cute. And then this fiddle leaf fig tree here. So yeah, we'll see what happens. The only two that I don't like is the fiddle leaf fig tree back there with the sticks. No leaves on it. It did have about 6 leaves on it, but then last week it was really, really windy and all 6 of the leaves blew off, and I just threw them out there. So we'll see what happens. It has about 5 leaves all the way at the bottom that I've now covered most of them with soil. And then this money tree right here, you can see it's growing back. So yeah. So today is, I think, April 8th or April 9th, I'm not sure, 2025. And we'll see what happens. This is all of my trash that I'm gonna throw out. I totally cleaned it out here. It's a lot of dead leaves, everything. So yeah, let's see what happens. Stay tuned.